Welcome to today's pick a card reading. And this is timeless. It is a yes or no. Spiritual energy is timeless. So whenever you come across this is possibly when you will need this information. So whatever your yes or no question is, I'm going to do two things today. I'm going to do my magic 8 ball, and then I'm going to do my cards, okay? And we're going to see what the details are behind this yes or no, okay? So my readings to be a little lengthy. Go to the top right hand corner of the screen, click on the three dots, and then click on speed settings and click on 1.5x or 2x so you can hear this reading in half the amount of time. Okay, I'm going to try to get this done as quickly as possible because I have to go pick up my child. I've already got my serious work done for the day, and I hope you guys are feeling blessed, because I most certainly am, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm going places in life, and I hope that you guys are too. Okay, so this is how we're going to do this for group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. I'm looking for the number cards, and I can't seem to find number cards. Okay, so we're going to skip the number cards, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to go with the bell, and we're going to go with the ring, and then we're going to go with a bracelet. Okay, so these are your options, you guys. These are your options for the yes or no. The bell, the ring, the bracelet. Okay, so for the bell group, your yes or your no. Is this a yes or a no? And then we're going to pull some cards for details. And keep in mind, I'm going to make this quick as possible because I will have to go pick up my child. Is this a yes or is this a no? And it says you may rely on it. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that as well, but it says you may rely on it. So that's a yes in my book. That's a yes. So let's get some cards out here. I'm going to use my tarot cards and my oracle cards to get as much detail as possible. Okay. There we go. Let's actually move that back like that. Okay. So let's see. What is this about with this yes or this no? I'm going to shuffle for this deck. The yes or the no for the bell group. What is this yes or no all about? What are the details here? And this is balance. This is about balance. It's about give and take. It can be about a court situation or a legal situation. Though, you guys, make sure that you go to an actual lawyer or a professional in regards to your legal situations, okay? But this could involve legal situation. It could involve something with court, or a court case. This also can just literally involve something regarding a equal give and take in a situation. Somebody could be wondering if somebody will have something to offer them or not. Will you both be able to have something to offer each other? So this can also relate to business, you guys. It can relate to personal relationships and friendships as well. This is a general reading, so however it makes sense is how it makes sense for you. But some of you are wondering if you will have a fair exchange, or will you get what you really want out of the situation, and will it be fair and will it be balanced? Okay, some of you are wondering if you will be able to recover or find that things will balance themselves out, or if things will be fair, period, no matter what the situation is. Okay, so let's see what else is here in the situation. Release in reverse. Okay, so whatever is going on here, it's not going to result in a ending. It's not going to result in something not working out. It's not going to result in anything negative. It's not going to end. There's no death involved here, if that makes any sense, because usually this is a card of something ending, a death of something, an end of something, something literally being released or let go, or needing to release and let go of feelings and emotions. But in this case, this is literally saying the opposite. So I feel like whatever's going on in your situation, you will find fairness, justice, equal give and take. You will find balance. You will find that things will recover. There may be reconciliation, or being able to reconcile, being able to get along, agree, or come to an agreement. Okay. It may be a contract or something that may happen here. And if it's a relationship in any form, or some kind of partnership, or some sort of situation, whatever it is, it's like it's gonna hang in there. It's gonna make it. It's gonna last. I feel like it's not going to fall off, or it's not gonna dissipate, if that's what you guys are thinking. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here in the situation with the oracle cards, and then I'm gonna pull some tarot cards. Okay. There's one right there. And so I'm looking at the romance card here. It's sideways. The romance card comes out sideways, which is very interesting. I think because it has everything to do with, I'm hearing something about rose-colored glasses, okay? Something about rose-colored glasses. And I feel like it's possible that someone could have been literally wanting to wear rose-colored glasses, and and deciding to take them off. Someone could literally be wanting to over romanticize or overly fantasize something, but really needing to look at things from a realistic approach. It's also possible that there is a lack of I'm hearing clarity. There's a lack of I don't know why I'm hearing also desire, a lack of affection. There is, and let me tell you something about romance. Romance can be used in all situations, okay? Romance is literally the act of trying to woo someone, seduce them, or trying to win someone over in a positive way. It's almost like an act of affection or an act of kindness that will pull in or seduce, or like I said, convince a partner, a lover, or whatever this is to come your way, or to like you more. It's also an act of appreciation in some form as well. So in this situation, it's pointing out that it's like sometimes there's a show of romance, appreciation, gestures, going out of the way to show someone that you're into them, or that you appreciate them, or that you value them, or that you want them, or whatever this is, or that you take them seriously. And keep in mind, you guys, like I said, because this can relate to different situations, fit it for how it makes sense of your situation, okay? Because I'm doing the best I can here to make sure the energy makes sense. But it's also, romance takes effort, okay? And I'm looking at, so I want to describe this as there's effort, but then there's not effort. There's some effort put in, but then there's not some effort put in. So it feels like there's half effort and then half non-effort. So this is why balance here is being presented, because I feel like it matters in the situation. There's a need for there to be equal give and take. And there's a need for there to be where one is giving something, another is giving something in return, or just both parties here are both making the effort to do something kind for the other, or to be kind towards the other, or to make kind or positive gestures towards the other, or to be giving, and giving on a scale of reciprocity, being reciprocal or whatever. We have the never card in reverse. So the opposite of never is ever. meaning this is possible. Something here in this situation is possible. So while, you know, if you ever wondered if it's, ever possible, it is. You could be thinking something's never going to happen, but I really don't think that's true, because something here is not ending. Something here is not over. Something here is not closing out. Something here has a chance. Something here stands a real chance here, okay, to work out in everyone's favor and not just one person's favor. Could it work out in your favor if you're here for this? Yeah, but it has a chance to work out for everyone's favor. And I forgot to do this, and I'm gonna have to start getting used to this. So let's clear out any negative energy. But I feel like this is going good here, this reading so far. Okay, so let's see what the Witch's Tarot says, or whatever. Okay, let's see what's being presented here. These cards are so slick, but there it is. Okay. All right, so 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. The reason why this is not ending, or this is possible, and things are going to be fair, balanced, and it's going to require, like I said, more effort on all parties in, or whatever, both parties in, or whoever's involved. 8 of Swords reverse. This is freeing oneself from being a victim in a situation. It's freeing oneself from a victim mentality. It's choosing to take accountability, okay? When you see the 8 of Swords reverse, it's literally choosing to take accountability and releasing yourself from, wanting to play the role of the victim, okay? A lot of times it's also choosing to not make excuses anymore for why you can't do this or why you can't do that and yada yada, okay? So if you've been making excuses, or the other person's been making excuses, or everybody's been making excuses and stuff like that, this is clearly where there's going to be accountability on all ends, all parts. Everyone is going to recognize their role and their part in the way things played out here in the situation, in the scenario. What else is here? Okay. And so we have 10 of Coins. Wow, there was another card hiding underneath there. So there's 10 of Coins and Page of Coins. Both come out sideways, okay? Both come out sideways. In which, what I'm looking at here, this is still pointing out possibilities. There's a possibility here that there could be so much abundance and wealth and prosperity to have here, a happy, blessed family, okay? A legacy being built, okay, or can be built. However, this is pending on some sort of communication. Or someone wants to communicate their desire to build together and have abundance and prosperity together, and create a legacy together, and have a happy, blessed family union or whatever together. Okay. This also could be a blessed team, that kind of thing. So, you guys, like I said, this can relate to different areas of your life. It can relate to, personal relationships, business. It can relate to, money and finances, or, whatever's going on in your situation. Just make it make sense how it makes sense for how it's being presented here. Okay. So, literally, that's a good thing, but it's like, the communication is either not coming out right, or it's not being fully, I feel like this is not being fully communicated. The possibilities here. Okay. The possibilities are there, and I think everyone is aware of it, but it's not being fully communicated somehow. And that's going to be crucial. That's going to be crucial. It can't just be half communicated, or one person's communicating they desire this but the other person isn't. And that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like two sides to the coin here, you guys. But the possibilities here, I heard, are endless. the possibilities here are great, but it's like it's going to require two coming together to make this happen, and two being willing to communicate here in order to make this happen. Okay, for there to be equal give and take, for there to be balance, for there to be justice to play out here, for there to be and it's going to require accountability. Okay, accountability and effort. Accountability and effort to appreciate each other, to recognize each other's value, and to really be willing to come together and build this legacy, create this abundance, this wealth, this beautiful legacy, this family, whatever it is. Okay, this successful team. But the communication has to happen. But I feel like it's not happening the way it should. Okay, so what else we got here? Okay, so this is going to require trust. It's going to require being willing to open up, because we have the High Priestess and the Hermit in reverse. Okay, the Hermit in reverse, the High Priestess in the upright. And literally, this is basically saying someone's going to have to open up. Someone's going to have to come out of their shell, come out of hiding, stop being so quiet, stop being so, closed off and being, to yourself and not really wanting to, to me, when the Hermit is upright, this is someone that's closed off, and they're going within and being introspective, but they're also going in quiet mode, not really want to say anything, not really want to express oneself, not really wanting to, give or open up. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot make anything positive if you're closed off. You have to be willing to open up, and be more vulnerable, be more willing to take the rose-colored glasses off, but at the same time, don't take them off so much to the point where all you see is negative, but don't have rose-colored glasses on to where you're looking for a fool's dream or something. You know what I'm saying? That's for somebody. But listen, you're going to have to trust and follow your heart. You're going to have trust here as well. There's a need for trust. There's a need for openness and vulnerability in a situation. Let's see what else is here. And then I'm going to pull some other cards that's going to give you more details. But trust your heart. What does your heart tell you? And not your ego. What does your heart tell you? Okay. This is so weird, you guys. Okay. 7 of Cups in reverse, but somewhat sideways. This is not a regular 7 of Cups. This is one in which somebody feels like it's time to it's like somebody knows they need to come out of this daydream in this fantasy world. Okay. Somebody knows they need to be realistic about what their options are. Because in the uprights, it's someone literally being in a fantasy world, someone literally looking at all these options they feel they have, and they're wasting time. They're losing time because they're not looking at the fact that some of the options they feel they have are fantasy and daydream. In the reverse, it's exact opposite. It's like realizing, okay, got to come out of this fantasy, have to come out of this daydream, have to look at things realistically, and also realizing, what are realistically your options? Because people always like to think they have a million options, but really, what are all your actual options? You know what I'm saying? What are all your actual options? It's not saying that you can't have a lot of options, but it's like, when does one really look at truly, what are all your options here? Okay. Do you really have that many options, or are you stuck in fantasy land, and this is not to be negative or anything like that or condescending. It's just saying, when it's 7 of Cups in reverse, it's saying you don't have that many options, or maybe you don't have that much of a choice. It's also pointing out that and take what resonates, you guys. All of it may not resonate for you. For some of you, it's literally about being realistic and coming out of the daydream world, coming out of fantasy land, and looking at things realistically. Okay, looking at things for the way they are, seeing things for the way they are. Okay, it's also appreciating reality versus fantasy. Something else I want to say about this Seven of Cups, because this is not a regular Seven of Cups. In the upright, the person is literally doing some kind of seance, some kind of spell work, some kind of something masterful, trying to bring and attract all these options and things to them, or trying to attract and bring all these blessings and stuff to them. However, in reverse, this is someone realizing that they cannot control or manipulate people or energy to bring things to them, the way they truly desire to. And honestly, it's like taking one's hands off of the steering wheel and allowing whatever will be, or allowing whatever blessings to thrive. You know what I'm saying? Because this person, if you guys could see it, they literally have their hands up. You cannot see their eyes, but their eyes are literally white and their mouth is open, and they're literally they're it's like they're invoking something and doing a spell, and they're literally trying to like manifest, do magic, spell work, hoodoo, whatever it is, to try to bring things to them. But in reverse, this isn't working. This isn't working. And to me, that's like someone trying to, manipulate situations, or manipulate energy, or manipulate things to bring things they want to them. And while it's cool to manifest, while it's, okay sometimes to do energy work or whatever to, try to help manifest what it is you want, it's not okay to be doing spell work or manifestations, or using whatever spiritual gifts you have to try to bring something to you in a manipulative way, in a way that you desire, without considering, are you really realistically looking at things for the way they really are, the way they really should be. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like somebody is going to let go of that desire to control, manipulate, or try to make things happen the way they see them fit. Because like I said, there's a level of needing to take accountability here. There's a need to just appreciate who or what or whatever blessings are here in the situation, and trust, have some trust, open up, be more vulnerable, put forth the effort. Like I said, no more playing victim, no more not taking accountability. Take accountability and give, but be fair and balanced about it. Equal give and take. Because something here is very possible, and it's not going to end. It doesn't look like it because it's release and reverse. So, but there's abundance that can be, be had here. Blessings, wealth, money, a legacy, an empire. But there's a need to communicate what it is that, that you desire this, and put forth some effort. Be fair, be balanced. There's justice here to play out. It can only happen, though, with being realistic, being fair, being balanced, giving to the situation. So here's some cards that's going to give you guys some extra details here. And let me make sure I'm checking on the time. Okay. Confidence. Okay. So this card is pointing out be confident or have confidence. Something here is saying date others. Something here about a baby boy. Hold on here. Let me see what other cards are. Now, this could be stuff that's already going on in a situation. This isn't necessarily this isn't advice. This is like my kind of, these are my oracle cards that I created. They're meant to tell you details about the situation, okay? Give you more details. Now, could it be giving you some advice? It could. You guys take it how it makes sense or how it resonates for you. But keep in mind that this is a reading for the collective, and there's going to be a lot of people who may see this later on, if not right now. Don't take for granted that if the views are low now, that they won't be later, because that's often what happened with a lot of my pick a card readings. The views increase later. Okay. By the way, you guys, if you didn't pay attention before you hit the timestamps to get here, click on, go to top right hand corner of the screen, click on the three dots, and then click on the speed settings, and then put on 1.5x or 2x to hear these readings at half the amount of time. The conceited card is here, so somebody is arrogant, somebody is conceited. That's not to be confused with the fact that somebody here is confident. Somebody here may be interested in dating others. Somebody may be already dating others, or somebody may wonder if they should date others. And then there's something, like I said, there's a card there about a baby boy. So somebody may have a baby boy in the situation, or somebody may want to have a baby boy, or somebody may be expecting a baby boy. Whether this is known or unknown, this is what is being presented here as potential factors or unknown factors here in the situation. It's because, like I said, it's also possible that a baby boy could be created or born, or maybe somebody has a child that is a boy or something. And this is pointing out self-involved, selfish, self-centered. So somebody here is self-involved, selfish, or self-centered. And let me see if I can get two more before we move on to, that's a lot of cards. That's not how I wanted that to happen. Someone here is unwise. Someone here may like you. And then we have workaholic. Okay. Actually, yeah, this is all equal amount of cards. Okay. All right. So those are extra factors here in the reading. Some of these things have happened or might happen or may not, whatever, you know. All right, so let's pull some more extra factors here. These are my feelings cards. I have not wrote on them in a marker or something where you guys can see them yet, but I wrote on them in pencil because they're still being worked on, okay, in terms of the concepts. Let's see, what are the feelings here? Okay. That's a lot of cards to pop out. Fantasizes. So somebody here fantasizes about you. Someone here is lusting, period. Someone here is lusting. Could be either one. This is saying someone doesn't like someone here in a situation. So someone here is fantasizing about someone or lusting, but then somebody doesn't like someone here. And then this one is saying someone is single and looking. And this one is saying someone thinks that someone here is sincere in the situation. So maybe I'll pull two more. Let's see what else is here. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I don't want that many. Someone here will talk to the other one later, eventually months from now. If that doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. I wanted one more. I don't. Okay. Okay, someone here thinks that someone here is sweet. Okay, so now let's get to the advice cards. Okay, something here is unlikely. I'm not thrilled to get that card because that means I have to clarify it, but I'm going to go ahead and clarify it. I didn't want to have to clarify cards in this reading because I'm trying to hurry up and get it done in a timely manner, but let's clarify what is unlikely here. What is unlikely? Oops, I got to flip one of these back over. What here is unlikely? What here in the situation is unlikely? Come on, pop one out, pop one out. Okay. Okay. 8 of Cups. So what's unlikely is, you guys, and I've said this before, it's unlikely that someone here is moving on from a situation or that this will end. I don't feel like anyone in this situation is truly walking away or that it will end. It's going to continue. Okay. And that was already brought up earlier in the reading, that something's just not going to end. This is not being let go. No one's moving on here. No one's letting go. No one's ending anything. This is something that's definitely, I feel like it's meant to be, is what I'm thinking here. It's something that has potential and possibility, but it's like, do you really want it? And if you do, or you want this, then work on it. Okay. Wow, and I didn't see this before, but let me point this out. This is the Justice card here again. Okay. And this was in the reverse. This was in the reverse. This card fell out with the other one, except I didn't see this one until I was moving on to the next set of cards. So not only is it unlikely that this is coming to an end and that anybody is walking away or moving on, but it's also unlikely that things will not be any longer. You know, it's what's unlike. This is about fairness and balance. When you see the Justice card in reverse, that's saying injustice, imbalance, things not being fair, things not working out, right? This is unlikely. It is very unlikely that things are going to continue to be unfair, unbalanced, and not going to work out, and that there won't be any justice here. It will be. So this is only confirming what was already here, which is the balance in the Justice card. Things being fair, things being balanced. Success. Okay, Success card. Let me see one more. So you got the Success card. So you will have success here. Things will work out. Nobody's moving on. Nobody's giving up. Nobody's folding. Okay, nobody's folding in this situation. Perfect timing. Timing is everything. Okay. 9 of Earth. Enjoy life's little luxuries. Spending quiet time alone. Successful self-employment. Okay. This is talking about things being abundant and prosperous. Okay. You have the 2 of Air. Now, what's weird is, and I'm to be honest with you, this makes more sense to me than probably anything. It's pointing out that you guys might be struggling with being unable or unwilling to make a decision and coming to a stalemate, pretending there's no problem, or bury one's head in the sand, or putting your guard up. You guys need to let your guard down. Because interesting enough, I didn't really shuffle these to be in the reverse, but they still came out in reverse. So it's telling you that, and typically I read the advice in the upright. So I'm not saying that the advice in the upright still doesn't stand, but I do feel like it's pointing out to you that, you know, you guys got to let your guard down, because it's pointing out problems that your problem is here. Your guard is up, and it's going to make it hard for you guys to find your fairness, your justice, or your balance, or whatever. But this right here, I kind of like that it's pointing out that you're going to have abundance and you're going to get to enjoy life more. So that's a good thing. 10 of Cups here. A contented and rewarded family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships here. And when you see the 10 of Cups, that's literally pointing out that you will gain all the contentment in everything that you desire. You know, a happy, loving family, the success, you know, but you will have somebody to enjoy this with. Okay. Let's see what else is here. You know, this says it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life and in your situation, whether it's your love life or whatever the situation is. That's the second time that divine timing has been pointed out. Okay. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right. Let's see what else is here. Oh my gosh. All this stuff is in the way. All right. Peace. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. This lady has a baby. It looks like a baby boy in her hand. It could be a baby girl, but it's a baby in her hand nonetheless. Prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Boundaries, okay? Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So there's a need to set some boundaries. Home, your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And receptivity, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Final cards here. And it says, let go and flow, meaning relax. Just enjoy yourself, let go and flow. In the situation, let go and flow. Take your hands off the controls, okay? And just let go and flow. Decide the outcome. This definitely for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, you may actually literally be dealing with a court case or a legal situation or whatever, in which a judge is going to really be looking at the facts and dissecting them, and they're going to make an outcome. But it's telling you in other situations here otherwise to decide the outcome, okay? So talk to God, and you are not afraid. Be brave, okay? Be brave. Be brave. All right, so I'm going to move forward here to the next group. And this is going to go even faster than this reading did, simply because time is of the essence here. It's definitely of the essence. All right, so as I put these cards back, you guys make sure to hit the like button if you like this reading. Make sure to share it with others if you thought it was a good reading. Please comment, let me know how this reading resonates for you. I really appreciate that. And have a blessed one. And I'm going to move forward on to the next group here. So many cards, so little time. Okay. All right, you guys. Oh, okay. Next time, I'm probably not going to use this many cards just because it's just too many, you guys. It's too many. All right. So we're moving on to the ring group. Oh my God, you guys. All right. I can't believe I'm running out of time like this. Okay, so let's see what's up. Let's see what's up here. Let's see what's up. All right. Ring group. What's going? What? First off, the yes. Is this a yes or is this a no? Is it a yes or is it a no? Okay, what does it say? It says, concentrate and ask again. Is this a yes or a no for the ring group? Is it a yes or is it a no? Yes, definitely. It says yes, definitely. Crap. You guys are not going to really be able to see that, so it's okay. Just trust me. I ain't going to lie to you, all right? Let's get the details. Let's get the details behind whatever this situation is, because it says it's a yes, definitely. And you guys keep in mind to go to the top right hand corner of the screen. Okay. And here we go. Self-control card, somewhat semi-sideways at angle. So this is about needing to have some sort of self-control, some sort of need to go within, meditate, and tune out all of the clutter, all of the noise, tune out all the other voices, tune out all the other people, tune out all the, even probably the social media or whatever. This is about discipline. It's also about centering yourself. Okay, it's also about getting in touch with your spiritual side. You can't be listening to negative voices in your head or listening to doubtful voices. You can't be listening to other people throwing their influence in your situation here. I also feel you can't be allowing social media either to influence you. Something, the shadow here has, is putting shame on something that you truly desire. Somebody could be making you feel bad about something you truly desire. Okay. It could be you want to give your heart, or you want to be vulnerable, you want to be open. It could be something you have your heart set on, or something that you're reaching for that is a passion of yours, or something you love or care about, or someone you love and care about, but somebody's making you feel bad about it, and they're literally getting on your case. It even could be you making yourself feel bad about something that you know you truly want or truly desire or have your heart set on, or whatever, and being harsh, like being harsh on oneself. So I want to say somebody's ego is really effing with them, you know. Really, somebody's ego is really messing with them, and you got to put it away. You got to put it aside. Shut your ego off. It's not your friend. It's your enemy. Okay. This is why you need to tune into your spiritual higher self, because it will connect you to the divine, the creator, your spirit guides, your angel guides. It'll connect you to others in a positive way collectively. But it'll definitely help you connect with your higher spiritual self, which has the answers you seek, because your higher spiritual self is connected to the creator, God, whatever it is you believe in. Okay. But you got to tune out all that other stuff and all these other things and people, and tune out those other outer influences, tune out people, tune out negative voices in your head, tune out doubts and pessimism, tune out peer pressure or societal pressure, tune out from all of it. Okay, because it's having you be very self-conflicted and hard on yourself, or harsh on yourself, or beating yourself up, or it's allowing you to feel like somebody else is doing this to you. But I feel like this is definitely more about your own harsh self-criticism than it is anything else. So something is not a mystery to you. Something, it could be secrets are out, or you are discovering or finding out more about something or situation or whatever. It also could be you opening up and becoming more vulnerable here. Okay. Because something you feel you're destined for, or something you feel is your destiny. It could be something, someone, anything. It could be that you feel is a part of your purpose or a part of your destiny. Okay. But this is no longer a mystery to you what it is you feel your purpose or your destiny is, and you're no longer willing to hide it or to, block this out or whatever. You're no longer shrouded in mystery about what your truth is, your destiny, your purpose. That's what I'm getting from that. Oh, and this fell on the floor. Why would this fall on the floor? Okay. Friendship is being highlighted here. Okay. Friendship is being highlighted here. This also could be socializing, getting out there, having a good time, okay? It also could be pointing out somebody maybe drinking and stuff like that. Let me see if there's anything. Okay, beauty is here. Okay. Sometimes when I see the beauty card, it's about being willing to look in the mirror and look at one's reflection. Do you like what it is that you see? Do you like what it is that you see? Because beauty is not just external, beauty is also internal. So are you just as attractive on the inside as you are on the outside? Okay. That's something that you may be looking at. Are you really as, positive or as good or as nice as you think you are? There's a storming brewing here for some reason. There's a storming brewing here. I don't know if it's just if it's confusion or if it's drama or if it's just a lot of chaos, coming into your world or into your life, but something's brewing there. Flowers. So something beautiful. And there's something about somebody is having lust, romance. So I feel like somebody is desiring to have a real good time. And somebody may want romance, lust, a honeymoon, a vacation, something. Somebody wants something good. Somebody wants to be entertained, I feel, as well. Okay, so let's see what else is here. You guys, I hope you went to the top right-hand corner of your screen and that you clicked on the 3 dots and put on the speed settings and put the speed settings on 1.5x or 2x so that you can watch this reading in half the amount of time or get through it a whole lot quicker. Okay, and please hit the like button if this reading is making sense. Now, this is a whole bunch of cards. I don't want that many, so I'm going to throw that back in there. If it's meant to come back out, they will come back out, but that's too many cards today. Okay, but I don't know if somebody is finding beauty through chaos and is turned on by drama. Because it's so odd to see the lust card, the romance card, the getting it on card, and the beauty and flowers card, and growth. And I also call it the growth card here. Okay. And also I feel is drama or something brewing here. It could be somebody is really, somebody's interest is really peaking here with somebody. And if this might sound weird, you guys, but somebody here could literally could be turned on by drama and growing from it, if you know what I mean, or becoming possibly aroused by it in some form. I don't know, but and this could be something about, I hate to say it, friends with benefits, you guys, or whatever, or friendship or something with somebody. But that's not to take away from the higher spiritual message that I was giving earlier. It's just that this is a second scenario that I'm getting with this, a second narrative that I'm getting with this. But I feel like somebody could be feeling like they don't want to any longer feel ashamed about what it is that they really are turned on up, and what really turns them on and what they really like, I feel. And somebody's wanting to be more authentic to themselves, and they feel like, hey, this is what I like, and I don't want to hide this anymore. I feel like we're destined, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like somebody could be admitting to themselves that they like all this craziness that everyone else says they shouldn't, or that they feel technically they probably shouldn't, because everybody else would say, you're crazy. Why do you like somebody that seems dramatic or seems toxic or seems this and that and other? It's because there's other things that this person sees in this person or this connection that it just turns them on for whatever reason. I guess I don't know if it's exciting or it just strangely, oddly is a turn on for them, some of the behavior or whatever it is they're seeing in the energy. But the Hangman in reverse, this is like someone who they've hit an epiphany. You no longer need time to think about this. You already know. You're no longer confused. You know what it is that you see in the situation that you like. Okay? So it's nothing for you to wait on here. You know, it's nothing for you, because usually the Hangman in the upright, that's someone waiting. They're waiting to see what's going to happen. They're waiting for the shoe on the other foot to drop. They're waiting to gain some sort of clarity, or they're waiting to get more details, or they're waiting to figure things out. In this case, they're not waiting because they kind of know what it is that they need to know, or they can figure something out, or they've gained this clarity or this epiphany. And so this person can now take action, or move it along or whatever, and no longer feel like you gotta pretend to be waiting around or whatever. This is a really, 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 really interesting reading so far, but yeah. This is a lot of cards. Now, it's possible somebody could be moving on here in a situation, because somebody feels devastated, heartbroken, stabbed right in the heart, disappointed. Somebody could be trying to sever ties. Somebody also could be sitting somebody down and saying, listen, this is not working, which is weird. But Page of Coins in reverse, this communication is not coming out though. Somebody feels heartbroken and like they're devastated, but this communication is not coming out. I feel like it may not be hanging in there any longer because they're just not willing to work on this or look into it any further. Somebody could be ready to either complete a cycle, or they're ready to take things to the next level. The way the world works is, in terms of the world card, if you're already in one position in a situation, then you're ready for the next position. You know what I'm saying? And there's more than one way to look at this. So either somebody is ready to move on and complete the cycle and just move on to something else, or someone here is ready for that next level in the situation. So let's say if you're dating somebody, you're ready to actually offer or have a relationship with that person. If you've already been in a relationship with that person, then you're ready for engagement, you know. And if you've already been engaged, you're taking the next step to actually get married, you know. In another situation, if you're married, you could be ready next for a baby. So it depends, you guys, on your specific situation. I feel like there isn't one specific narrative. I feel like there's at least two or three different narratives in this situation. You guys, whatever resonates for you, you take it. Whatever doesn't, leave it where it is, okay? Let's see. What else can be gained out of this particular reading here? That's a lot of cards. I don't want that many, but this one stayed even though I picked it up. Okay, so someone doesn't feel the need to look into this any further, research or work on it any or whatever. It's like because somebody here is ready to duel this out. They're ready to battle this out. They're ready to fight. It's almost like somebody met their match or met their equal worthy opponent here. And something here is erupting. Now, I'm telling you guys, there's more than one way to look at this. Because I'm getting more than one way to look at this. There's the more conventional way of looking at this. Then there is I promise you guys, I'm seeing it here that I'm seeing some cards that are sexual in nature, while I'm seeing other cards that are not. So for some of you, this is a really odd situation in which somebody literally is, they're finally starting to they're starting to admit that, okay, as much as everybody says, nah, I shouldn't really want anything to do with this situation because it's toxic, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Somebody here is willing to admit to themselves that I don't care how toxic this is. I love it. I like it. It's intoxicating. It turns me on. I just can't get enough of this. I finally met an equal worthy opponent here, and it has me rising. And, I like the torture. I like the, what, saying, I like whatever this is that's going on here. And somebody, others could be making this person feel ashamed or feel some kind of way about this, but this person, I feel like they don't any longer want to hear this. Okay. But this person also, whoever you are, you could be kind of like, feeling self-conflicted and beating yourself up like, why do I like this? I really should want to move on. I really don't want to work on this anymore, but I can't because there's something intoxicating about this situation or a connection or something that it turns you on. It as much as it could boil your blood, it also excites you in a way that you can't explain, that you haven't felt this anywhere else. Somehow this feels destiny or something, and like you feel like you could do this forever. It's just really odd, right? Whereas for others of you, this is literally, I feel like somebody needs to gain a sense of self-control or something, and somebody may want to complete this cycle, to move on to something else they feel more is their destiny or whatever. But you guys, you take it how it resonates here. But I'm telling you, somebody has some really interesting energy going on here. All right, so let's get the other cards out here. Let's get the other cards out here. Okay. Somebody here is single in a situation. Somebody here is loving. Somebody here is loyal to whoever. And when I say whoever, they could be loyal to you or you could be loyal to them. Once again, something about a baby boy. But then again, somebody is self-involved, selfish, and self-centered. Somebody has a baby boy, or they could have a son. Somebody here may want a baby boy or something. Let's see. What other energy is here? Okay, that's 2 cards. Take what resonates, what doesn't, leave where it is. Good energy, good vibes, butterflies. The anxious, desperate, thirsty energy. So somebody also could be anxious, desperate, thirsty here. Like I said, somebody here, they're not willing to admit this, but something here in a situation turns someone on and excites them in a way that normally this would not excite them with anybody else, or this wouldn't excite anyone else. It's like somebody is turned on by toxicity or drama. And I mean in a big way, and they just can't get enough of it. Okay. And I feel like somebody here is beating themselves up over it, like, why do I like this? But you like this. And you don't necessarily you feel you like the challenge, you like the excitement it brings, the unpredictability. And for some reason, even though it may boil your blood, it also just turns you on. And it's not all bad, because obviously there's friendship here, there's loving energy here, there's loyalty here, there is good vibes and good energy here. Okay. There is, and I feel like there is someone here that is attractive, because the beauty card does point out that someone here in a situation is also attractive. It doesn't just point out to inner beauty and outer beauty, but it also points out someone here may actually be attractive. Okay. That could be one or the other or both of you. Discontent. Somebody is discontent though. Somebody has money and is financially secure. And I don't know why I want one more out of this deck. Where's one more to pull out of this before I move on to this? One more. Oh, dang. Too many. Somebody's confident. Somebody's workaholic. Somebody's open-minded. Somebody feels there's no growth or not a bright future or no future at all, which makes sense why somebody may, and somebody is a free spirit, okay? All right. So, but what's interesting in the situation, somebody either wants to take this to the next level, or they're ready to just complete the cycle, you know? And, but let's see. Let's get some feelings out here. This is either your feelings or theirs, but this is mostly about their feelings, I feel like. Let's see what comes up here. Okay. Somebody will talk to you later, eventually, months from now. Somebody thinks you are difficult. Okay. Somebody's attracted to your soul and spirit. They are in an open, non-traditional marriage or relationship. You guys, make sure you ask people. Okay, make sure you ask people, but ask the person themselves. Okay. Because I used to be married, and people probably still think I'm married, but I'm not. I'm like literally fully legally divorced, and I have been for a while. But I haven't went out of my way to just tell everybody, because some people I forget to tell because I don't talk to. There's a lot of people I don't talk to every day. Very few. And so if somebody were to go ask family and friends, it's a lot of people that they would not know what's going on with me because they ain't got the latest from me, because I ain't talked to them in a while, because I stay busy and I don't really like talking about my, what's going on in my business. So I'll say this much. I know there's people out there who lie, but it's better to ask that person than to be asking everybody around them. I mean, could you ask other people around them? Yeah, but it's better to ask that person, because I had people who they didn't even believe me, but it's true, and I got the documents to prove it. Someone thinks you're a good gal, like a good girl or a good guy. Okay. Somebody wants to make love to you. Now I saw that here. I knew I saw the desire here in the sexual energy. I knew I saw that. So that one does not surprise me. Be assertive. Okay. Not something about it's not the right time though. Be assertive, but it's not the right time. And too many. Sorry, you guys. Y'all are not going to feel that. Y'all aren't going to like that. Okay. All right. I don't want that many. Let's see if I get one more. Okay, that's two more. There's something you need to reconsider. Communicate clearly. And something is unlikely. Doggone it. Now I got to clarify the unlikely. What is this that's unlikely? Yikes. Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to put this back because I really didn't get the shuffle and I can't make sense of that. But the Queen of Pentacles is there. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who has a lot of money. They're very secure. They could be a parent figure. They could be, there's somebody who they manage their money very well. There's somebody who they may be into business. So they may be an entrepreneur or a business person or something like that. They could be an earth sign or have earth energy in their chart. But that card came out without being able to shuffle it. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is pointing out that it's unlikely that somebody will offer something of some sort of value here. That's interesting. Okay. Let me move on. It's time for other advice cards here. What's the other advice? And you know what? While I'm doing that, let me put some of these others away. Okay. Too many cards here. All right. Okay, you guys. All right. What else in terms of advice? Eight of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. So there's going to be some swift, quick communication to come in. And it says you've come into your own new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. That's the Two of Fire there. You will have a certain direction or a path or option to look at which direction you want to go. Speak your mind with confidence, you guys. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So be brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic with the King of Air there. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. Okay. All right. Let's see what other cards are being presented here for advice. Let me move some of these others out. Sometimes also the King of Air knows they need to be rational in their decision. And if there's something that doesn't make sense or no longer serve any purpose, they cut it out. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. So I almost missed that one. You are safe. You are safe, which is a good thing because like I said, you do have conflict being presented here, which somebody wants to, somebody is arguing or battling, or yes, they're ready to fight, ready to battle. Conflict and stuff like that. But it says you are safe in the situation. Something about say no. Somebody is going to propose something to you and is telling you to say no. Crap. Invest in your spirit. Create. Feel the well and decide the outcome. I have some more cards I'm going to do for advice here before I close this out. Just trying to clear the table. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Children, your love life or your life period is being affected by children. And deception, someone is wearing a false self-mask in this situation here. This is kind of, I don't know, it's really odd energy because there's passion here. And I'm not done with this reading because I have a final set of cards to do. I'm trying to clear the table here so I can make room for the next reading. But it's like somebody definitely wants the passion. Somebody definitely wants the passion. Somebody definitely wants the romance or wants the you-know-what encounter. Okay, somebody wants the intimate encounter, but it's like, and it's like it's pointing out you can do this, but at the same time, don't worry about it. You're safe. Blah blah blah. But this is interesting. Okay, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. And inner goddess, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Start delegating. Ask others to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. You have a golden opportunity, and you are a channel for divine healing power, medicine woman, medicine man. Okay. All right. That was group, the ring group. So moving on to the bracelet group here. Clear the energy. All right, for the bracelet group here, is this a yes or is this a no? Is this a yes or no for the bracelet group? Is this a yes or no? My reply is no. Don't know how well you guys can see that, but it says my reply is no. Okay. So this is a no. This is a definite no for whatever reason. So let's see what's going on with the situation. Why is this a no? What's going on in the situation? There we go. Survival. Survival in reverse. So somebody is either struggling to hang in there, or someone is feeling like they want to come out of a situation where there's struggle or something. Okay, somebody could be coming out of a situation where they felt like they were surrounded by sharks, or somebody could be wanting to make sure they're not surrounded in a bad situation. The one thing I always feel about this card is no matter how I look at it, it still has a connotation to it as if there still may be a little struggle there, even if it's in reverse. So someone could be coming out of a bad situation, and I feel like this is fresh, or someone is wanting to get out of a bad situation. Okay. Let's see what other energy is presented here. Let me bracelet out of the way. One more shuffle here of this deck. Okay, sideways. Wisdom. Somebody is definitely seeking some sort of wisdom here in the situation. Somebody could be feeling sometimes like they know what to do. Other times they feel like they don't know what to do in a situation in order to navigate it or get out unscathed, unhurt. I feel like somebody is treading a situation which they don't really know quite how to deal with it. Half of the time, sometimes you kind of know what to do here. Other times you don't, so it's like being unclear on what's the wisest thing to do in the situation here at all times, All right, somebody wants to have a good time, but they're just not sure if they really can. Like, I feel like somebody could be wanting to go have a good time, but they're not really sure if they can or not. Somebody could be wanting to play. Like I said, somebody wants to play, gamble. Somebody could be feeling like they don't know if they can take this gamble or not to go vacation, have a good time, go travel, have a good time period with somebody. They don't know what's the wisest thing to do because they don't know if I feel like somebody here want to make sure they're not putting themselves in harm's way, or they're making sure they're not in harm's way, or they're making sure to be safe or play it safe, or making sure that they're not putting themselves in a bad situation, or wanting to come out of a bad situation, but not really being sure on what risk they can take to get to this good place, if they can have this good time or not. Something about someone here needs the skills or they desire to have the skills here, the know-how. And yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Wisdom and skills, it's the same thing. It's about knowing how to go about something. But half the time you feel like you don't know how to go about this, or you're not sure what's the wise thing to do, because I feel like destruction or chaos or something, fights, arguments, a war, something you want to avoid. And I feel like you need guidance because you want um to level up, or you want to go up to the next level, or you want to get in a really good place in your life or in the situation or whatever, because you have the fortune card here. So you really are, I feel like you're seeking the skills to get out of a bad situation. You need guidance to get to your blessings. That's another way to look at that. Okay. So let me go ahead and get some tarot cards here. What else is going on in the situation? You guys go to the top right hand corner of the screen, click on the three dots, and click on either 1.5x or 2x so you can hear this reading in half the amount of time. And make sure to do that for all of my readings on my channel, because my readings tend to be a little lengthy, because I like to give the best details. And I hope you guys clicked on timestamps as well. All right, so what else is going on in this situation here? Oh, Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. So someone could be feeling betrayed, stabbed in the back, or literally feeling defeated. Somebody literally could also be struggling with their health, having poor health. That's dragging them down, weighing them down here. And this is no reason why I'm looking at someone feeling destroyed, defeated. It's just chaos, bad energy, and needing guidance out of this. Because you could be feeling like this is what the situation is leaning towards, is betrayal, deceit, or feeling betrayed, stabbed back, or just poor health or struggling. Okay. King of Swords here. So this is somebody who may desire to look at things from a rational perspective, and look at all facts, do research, and make a head over heart decision to, cut away what no longer may serve their purpose, or at least make a decision that's going to make sense. This also could be an air sign here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You got the Emperor, which is, the Emperor knows that he has to make a tough call on a tough decision and do what's best for everybody involved. Even though it may be a hard thing to do. Even when he doesn't know what to do, he will seek out wise counsel from others he trusts, elders or whoever, or a counselor, therapist, somebody, so that he can get the right kind of guidance there if he's unsure, because he knows he has to make a decision. You have the Empress here coming out in reverse. So this is someone who doesn't feel like they are gaining what it is that they want out of the situation. But in this case, when you see an Empress in reverse, it's because you didn't plant the seeds. This sometimes also is I don't want to say bad karma, but sometimes it can be, because when you reap what you sow, if it's in the upright, it's good karma. When it's in reverse, it's bad karma, So someone could be concerned about bad karma, but I also feel like someone is concerned that they're not getting out of the situation what they want. But a lot of times it's because you didn't plant those seeds, you didn't put in the time, the investment, and you weren't patient. Okay, because the Empress knows you have to plant those seeds and you have to cultivate those seeds. You have to make that investment, put in that time, that effort, that energy, and be patient and watch something grow in order to receive your blessings out of it. For somebody, this also could be possibly somebody didn't gain a pregnancy or something, possibly, or somebody's not pregnant or something like that. Now, what's interesting is here, Ten of Pentacles, and it's here with the Fortune. That's no coincidence. So somebody here really is concerned about their legacy, their money, their wealth, the abundance they want. Somebody really wants the wealth and the abundance here. But I feel like this is what they want out of the situation. This is what you want. This is what you're seeking. Fortune, money, fame, to gain wealth, to create, build legacy, family, whatever. But what have you put into the situation? Now what's interesting is you have the Emperor and you have the Empress. These two are a pair. These two are a pair. It's that one is upright, the other one's in reverse. The Empress is in the negative. She don't in that. I don't know if it's because she feels like she can't get to the situation, or if it's because the Emperor feels like he's not getting out anything out of the situation. You know, but there's so many ways to look at this. But let me check the time, you guys. Okay, let me Now, the Emperor and the Empress is typically a pair, but, you know, and I'm not in the twin flames or anything like that much, though I do believe twin flames do exist, but the Emperor and the Empress is like twin flames. But what I'm looking at here is she's in the negative, he's in the upright. But he looks like he's in so much despair because he's like, the ball is in his court, it's in his hand. And he's looking like, what do I do? He's also looking at those children over there playing. So it's like, I don't want to say, and this is not going to resonate for everybody, but for somebody, he could be feeling like he wants this legacy. He wants these children. He wants this wealth, this fortune, this fame. But it's like, he may be feeling like the Empress is not giving him what he wants, or he wonders if, or it could be one of those things where he's not getting this because he didn't put in the time and energy and effort into her, which could also be a reason why she's in the negative. You know, she can't give you what you're not giving her to work with. If you don't give her the seed, she can't grow you any crops, which would be blessings to you. You reaping what you sow, which would be this fortune and leveling up, you know. This is interesting. Let's see what else is here. Oh, shoot. That's all. Let's see. Man, this Emperor looks so sad about this. But it's like, dude, the ball is in your court. But you gotta, if you want to reap something positive like blessings, money, wealth, you have to put in that time. You have to put in that effort, you know. And if you're looking to gain this out of someone, or out of a situation, you have to give to it. It's not going to happen by not putting in the time, not putting in the effort. The Empress can yield you what it is that you want, but you got to be willing to put in the time, the energy, and the effort with her, or in, you know, in the situation, if you can look at it from that perspective. The Fool, okay? So somebody needs to step out, take a chance. And somebody looks like they're willing to step out and take a chance, because the Fool card literally is, this is the Fool card here. It's all about stepping out, taking risks, taking chance. Because without taking a risk, without taking a chance, you literally cannot gain what it is that you want. You got to be willing to do that. You got to be willing to put in the effort and the time and energy. Otherwise, you're not going to get anything out of it. You know, think about it. If you're lazy, if you're lazy in any situation, if you're not giving your time and your energy, and you're not planting seeds, good positive seeds, and you're not cultivating those seeds to grow, what are you going to actually gain out of the situation, you guys? I'm sorry. I'm trying to put these cards back in here. All right. Seriously, what can you gain if you're not putting anything in there? If you're not trying to, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to grow a garden that you can be blessed by if you're not planting those seeds and doing everything you can to make sure that those crops grow. And if you just abandon that garden, let's say you do plant seeds, but you abandon the garden, you don't cultivate it, you don't make sure you pick the weeds out and water the seeds and put some fertilizer in there, you're not going to get a good crop. You may not get a crop at all, because what will happen is the weeds, which is the negative energy, is going to take over. And it's going to fester. And once some weeds take over, your garden is going to get choked out. Them seeds you planted will get choked out, and then you didn't yield anything. Okay? What little you yield, you're going to think, dang, it's not worth it. It's not my blessings. But you didn't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, you cannot be lazy if you want fortune, fame, money, wealth. You got to be willing to put in that time, that energy, that effort. And that's what I'm looking at here. It goes beyond taking a risk. Yeah, you take a risk. Yeah, you got to. You got to step out, take a chance. But you also need to gain the skills. And some of you, I feel like you have the skills. You know, you're unsure of if you have the wisdom or the skills, but I feel like you know you do. But it's like, are you willing to put in the time, the energy, or the effort? Nothing is going to yield anything without energy or effort. So let's see, what are some other factors here in the situation? But I feel like you guys are going to step out and you're going to take a chance. Okay. Let's see. What else is... Where's the factors? Okay, so we has money and is financially secure. So somebody here in the situation has money or is financially secure. Crap. I don't know. Somebody here is spiritual. Somebody is blessed or brings blessings. Somebody here is infatuated in the situation. And this could be you or the other person, or it could be both of you, okay? So, you know, you take what resonates, and some of these things you may not be too clear on, but it's here to kind of help give you some insight. You know, some things may resonate, some things may not, you know, but if you're unsure, then guess what you got to do? Investigate, do some research, or talk to whoever this is, and really find out what you really need to know. Someone here is nice. Someone here is a rebel or a rebellious, meaning they don't do what everybody else do, and they ain't going with what everybody else says you have to do. They do their own thing. They live by their own merits, you know. Open relationship, baby girl, twins. Wow. So this situation, I don't know, like I said, you know, I'll be honest with you, in all three readings, something came up about a baby. And in this case, it's just interesting because it's pointing out something about a baby girl, something about twins, something about open relationship, that kind of thing. Okay. Someone is intuitive and psychic here in this situation. Someone here is single. Someone here is giving. So I'm going to move on to pull from another deck that I'm working on to see some feelings here in the situation. What are the feelings here in this situation? What are the feelings here in the situation? Okay. All right. Someone wants to make love to you. Someone here in a situation wants someone else. Someone here is fond of someone, whether it's you or they're fond of, whether you're fond of them or they're fond of you. Someone here, they think you're odd or strange, or maybe it's you feel this way about them. Someone here, they feel idealistic, like they daydream about you. Okay. It could be you daydream about them as well. They think you're sincere. You could think they're sincere as well, possibly. And someone thinks about you often or a lot. You could also be thinking about them often or a lot. Let me see. I don't know why I want to do one more from here. Okay. And someone want to spend time with you or hang out, or you want to spend time with them and hang out. Okay. Let's go to the advice here. Look at the time. Okay. Let's go to advice. All right. This is a yes. But I'm going to clarify what that yes is. That's interesting because whatever your question was you asked before, it was a no, but now it looks like something is possible. So something else may not be possible while something else is. Okay. And I'm going to clarify that yes. Be assertive. and something about within the next few months. And something about, there's something you need to let go of. So there's something you need to let go of, and then no need to worry. Where's the cards to clarify that yes? Okay. The High Priestess came out. Now, I don't know what to think about it because it came out in reverse before I could finish shuffling. So pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to trusting what's in your heart and letting your heart, allow your heart to guide you. Because everything is not always a head over heart decision. Everything is not always a rational decision. Some things do require a person to use their heart and trust what's in their heart, or to trust their intuition, or to follow their discernment. Because your discernment is what's guiding you through the divine creator. So let's see what, okay. 3 of Cups in reverse. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's literally something about, you know, I need to clarify what's within the next few months. And maybe that's why this is coming up, because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So 3 of Cups in reverse is literally something that's like, I don't want to say it's bad news, but it's not good news, okay? It's also not having a good time, but also 3 of Cups is also about a third party. So when you see in reverse, it's telling you that there is no third party, meaning there isn't anybody else in the picture who may be involved in the situation, okay? And for a small, tiny portion of you, it may be just pointing out there's no pregnancy or something. But all right, so you have the Tower here in the reverse, and this is telling you that something is going to, something, I feel like you expect, it's going to be something that you expect to come up, and it's going to happen within the next few weeks. Like something is going to come up, and it's not going to catch you by surprise, because you're aware of this, and it's something you're expecting. Okay, it might be a surprise to others, but it won't be a surprise to you. Okay, if that makes any sense. So let me see if there's anything else with you. Dang it. Okay, the Empress comes back, but she's in the upright. She's in positive energy this time, and she has 3 kittens. So something will yield positive results here. But then you also have the King of Pentacles in reverse here, in which, you guys, this energy is so, like, this is someone who's not managing their money right, or not very abundant. So this is just weird, you guys. It's just so weird. But what else am I going to do here? More advice cards. That's a lot of cards falling out at once. I don't know why I feel like somebody has a lot to unload or a lot to say all at once. So you get King of Fire here. That could be, so that's motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic energy. Okay, that can be a fire sign possibly, but focus, focus, focus is what you're being told here. Communicate with vision, and be a leader. Okay, get advice from someone who is creative. Okay. Interesting enough, all 3 of these readings here pointed out to children. And I'm not done with the advice, you guys, so don't roll out yet. I'm just trying to move some of these cards out of the way so that they're not going to just be sitting here in the way like that. But literally, that's so odd to me that all 3 of these readings, they mention something about a baby or a child. Eight of Air. So, Eight of Air is about an illusion of being trapped. It's also the illusion of feeling like you're stuck and feeling like you can't find a way out. It's also wanting to play the victim in the situation, in which you're being told don't play the victim in the situation here. There's no benefit to it. Okay. Usually you need to take accountability in the situation. And until you do, you really aren't going to know what to do or how to go about things, okay? You're not going to be able to work anything out good in your situation if you're going to just play victim the whole time, okay? The same thing with nobody's stuck anywhere or no one's really stuck, truly, except for someone who even may be, stuck in prison or in jail. However, even someone stuck in prison, jail, they can escape with their mind, okay, through their mind. All right. So it's also a card pointing out your mental state. Where's your mental state? Is this just imagined or is it real? But Knight of Air, intelligent and decisive, idealistic, tireless energy, events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions, okay? So that the Knight of Air usually rushes in and doesn't waste any time, okay? So I don't know if you're being told to, you need to make a move quick, okay? Don't waste any time. But you have the World card here, which is pointing out things going to the next level. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. And then you have Page of Fire, which is outgoing, creative, and confident, mischievous energy. But it's pointing out news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity, and there's some sort of communication coming through. So I don't know if there's going to be some communication that allows things to move up to the next level and then things quickly move forward, or somebody rushes in. But it's telling you to clean up your mess. Clean up your mess. So that's once again pointing out, don't play victim here. Just clean up your mess, okay? You created something, now clean it up. You are safe. Doesn't matter how many vultures flying around, you're safe. Turn back. If you're confused, go back and look at, just go back if you're confused. That way you'll be able to retrace your steps and figure out how did you get to this confusing place, okay? And take no offense. I have some more advice cards I'm going to pull for you guys here real quick before ending this. So 2 more decks here of advice cards, and then that will be it. Okay, keep an open mind. Your soulmate or your dream job or your visions may differ from your usual type and expectations. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. But keep an open mind. Whatever it is you think you want, or whatever it is you think will make you happy, it's going to be, it's saying that you need to have open mind, because whatever it is you think will make you happy may not be it. It may be something else. The arts, express yourself through creative activities. Fertility, it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Could also have something to do with fertility, but do not plant all your eggs in one basket. Guardian, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. And this is the Bridget card. Okay. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Interesting. I rarely ever see this card. And I mean rarely. Rarely. That's really interesting. Okay. All right, you guys, that is your reading. And I am going to, talk to you guys later. Please hit the like button and let me know how this reading resonates for you. And take care.